When we talk about the Asian American community, we know a lot of different groups that fall under that umbrella.
But what you may not know is that many South Asians in Las Vegas feel historically overlooked and underserved. This morning, I have a look at how that is changing. The Hindu and Jain Temple of Las Vegas is an everlasting place of worship, tucked away in Summerlin. It's remained a constant there for more than 2 decades. But one thing is changing: attendance.
And roughly we see the Indian communities kind of double in last 2-3 years.
South Asians, which include people not just from India, but also from Pakistan, Afghanistan, and other surrounding countries, have flocked to Las Vegas in recent years. Radhika Kunal moved here in 2016 and says the social outlets are there for South Asians, but services are lacking.
The issues such as housing insecurity, food insecurity, even simple things as just community support, inward community support, was not as apparent and obvious.
In 2021, she co-founded a nonprofit called the South Asian Women's Alliance of Nevada, or SWAN. At the core is a drive to dismantle the model minority myth that portrays all South Asians as affluent people who don't need help. At its first food distribution this spring, SWAN proved that stereotype wrong, giving out boxes of South Asian pantry staples to families in need.
We started with a goal of 25, but then we ended up with 100 signups. That definitely tells us, yes, there's a need.
Culturally competent resources is just one part of the mission.
Traditionally, South Asians were not part of these AAPI conversations, at least up until recently. That was one of the reasons, or one of the important reasons for me to run for office in 2020.
She lost the race for an assembly seat then, but was inspired this year when Assemblyman Ruben De Silva was sworn in.
When I was elected to office, and even when I was running,
he's the first South Asian ever elected to the Nevada State Legislature.
We worked hard to get here, but we finally now have a seat at the table and a voice in the lawmaking process.
His journey to that table was not easy.
There were moments, that was scary for us. I remember a time when my mom got a letter for deportation, and we had to really fight to keep her here.
From a Marine to a CCSD teacher and now a legislator, the Bombay-born, Vegas-raised politician has many titles, and South Asian is one he wears with immense pride. But it's a label many didn't even recognize when he first moved here decades ago.
People used to always think that we were something else. People didn't know who we were as a community back then.
Now, he says, they know.